What's up, Wolfpack? Looking to continue my Oblivion run. I saw one guy. I was talking about glass armor the last time, and I saw somewhere to find a glass helmet, and so I think I'm gonna go find it. Come on. There it goes. Alright, so what I'm gonna do, we are going to go, let's look at the map once we get out here. I enjoy having it on Ultra, but I think I might drop it down. Oh, that's... You are... Whoop. There it goes. It's better. Let's see, Southgate. We're gonna go back to the sewers. I'm gonna go to the lighthouse. Just off the side of the lighthouse is where we're going. Now this helmet, well, I'll show you when we get it. It's a glass helm. That's one of the biggest reasons I want to go get it. Probably won't need any other helmet. If I remember correctly. So we're coming back. Whoops. Did it again. So we're coming back to... There's something here off of Bravo too that I don't remember. But I want to say... We're gonna follow this road. They said it was right outside the sewer. So here is the sewer. You find the light. Arcane University. Prison, waterfront. I want to say that's the lighthouse, and it's like right off of the lighthouse. Well, that's where I gotta go. That's where Martin is. No, it's down here. Yep, there's the lighthouse. Can I fast travel to the lighthouse? I should run. Explore the world a little bit. And so then, I believe it's here. Should be a skeleton down here on the ground. I think it's back here, where you can still see the lighthouse though. Being Argonian, I can breathe underwater. Supposed to be a skeleton down here. I might have to wait till daytime. Oh, maybe it's up here? Right off this little island. I think it's right here. Once again though, being Argonian, I don't have to worry about drowning. Oh, mud crabs. Let's just get away from those guys. There's the island. Mud crabs can't catch me. Good thing I'm Argonian. It's down here somewhere. I want to say... Should have paid a little bit better attention. It's just a skeleton in the water. And right next to it is his helmet. But I'm not seeing skeleton. There's a couple of perks that this helmet will give you. Plus, it's a glass helmet. Hmm. Might have to wait till daytime, see if this water becomes a little bit brighter. Might also have to do some research onto the exact point. Because I'm not seeing this skeleton. Alright, give me just a sec. Let's see. Sits atop. Underwater off the western slope of a small island west of Anvil, which is where I'm at. The helmet sits atop some human bones near a large rock. Okay, so looks like it's actually right here. And if we zoom in, okay. Good thing I'm Argonian. Don't know that I'd be able to find this otherwise. Aha! There he is. And there's the helmet. So check this out. Water breathing, night eye, and detect life. Bling! And it's lightweight. Look at that. 4 pounds compared to the 6 pounds. And it only provides 2. That's unfortunate. Oh well. Look, now I have night eye. So now I can see down here a whole lot better too. There we go. That's what it was. So. Where was that guy? There he is. Oh, athletics increased because I'm swimming around. Alright, so, looking at the map, that is where it is. Right there. There's the island. See? So, right between the island and the B, and Bassian Sea. Okay. And then if we look up and swim straight up, there's the island. So, down there, you can see the 2 rocks. There's the big rock. There's a big rock. It's right there in between them. Cool, huh? Now, cool thing also about this helmet is it has detect life. And so, if we get close to, say, a mud crab, there's no mud crabs around. Ooh. Nernroot. Sprig of nernroot. A plant ingredient that is unusual, must have value. Nernroots, I believe I always wanted to try and collect and have on hand. They make that cool noise as you get close to them, but they're very, very hard to find. Now, problem with Night Eye, as you can see, everything is kind of gloomy now. Even if it's, well, it's 4:30 in the morning. Let's see what it looks like midday, if it still looks like this. I think it does. Anyway, Nernroot only grows next to water. And it's pretty frickin' rare. But you can tell you're close to one when you hear that noise. See how it kind of glows blue? Oh, that one's alive. I killed that one. Shot 2 arrows into it. Mud crabs. Ooh. The Lady Stone. Don't remember what the lady gives you. Whoops. Arrowroot. Don't know that I've ever used arrowroot before. Nernroot. We hide. Welcome to the lighthouse. Pretty sure when I turn these Nernroots in, it's going to say you need 10. So that's why I keep picking them up. I have 4. But agility, endurance, agility, arrowroot, and flycap. Wait. Agility. I'm looking for agility. But then endurance. Both of those. Resist paralysis. Shock. Stone magicka. Speed. Drain health. Resist poison. Restore fatigue. Disease. Agility. Endurance. Okay. Well. Just made those. So. Alchemy. 16. A lot of these do take quite a while to increase. Someone sees me. That guy. Flowing bowl. What is the flowing bowl? Is it alchemy?
Welcome to the Flowing Bowl. I'm Main Lord. My twin's name is Cane Lord. How to tell us apart? I'm in brown. He's in blue. Simple, really.
Of course, of course.
We offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Syria.
600, that's it. Fists of the Drunkard. Fortify. Drain intelligence and drain willpower. But fortify strength and endurance. It provides 2 armor. While I'm not wearing gloves. Could get 5 gold from that.
A fine transaction.
And then buy it for 18. What the This shit's crap, dude. These guys are so freaking expensive. And I can find all of this stuff. So I don't tend to buy anything.
Tell your friends about me.
Goodbye.
See how they glow? And he glows. Is the so-called Thieves Guild masterminding all the thefts of the Imperial City? Captain Hira Lex of the Imperial Watch seemed to think so. When asked about the Thieves Guild and its magical leader, the Grey Fox, the captain was quite emphatic. This one man is responsible for all crime in the city. Energetic and tenacious Captain Lex has therefore devoted himself to apprehending this masked menace. Merchandise. Harborside Warehouse. Voxel. Emperor and the Air Assassinations. I've already read that. Three gold. Eight in the morning. So you can tell it's bright out. See what I can find out on this ship. Any good treasures? Lettuce, onion, potato.
Bye.
That's it. No external bar. Ooh, chest. Nothing of good.
Oh, I'll never get that. This is a travesty. A complete and utter travesty. The crystal ball is just sitting there in the hold, but I'll be damned if I'm going back on board.
You're already on
And
board.
nobody will help me. Nobody. Not with those spirits roaming the decks.
Fun.
I don't suppose you'll help me. No, of course you won't. Of course you can't. Nobody ever wants to help. That's the... Wait, did you actually say you'd help me?
Yep.
Oh, how wonderful. I can't thank you enough. I've been going out of my mind ever since my crew was murdered.
Oh.
This is my ship, you see. The Serpent's Wake. I hired the crew to sail to Somerset Isle to retrieve a family heirloom. My mother's crystal ball. They made the journey and arrived back all right. But then, someone murdered them. All of them. Now their spirits are haunting the ship. The crystal ball is in a chest in the ship's hold, but I can't get to it.
I'll get it.
I made it as far as the captain's cabin, but the spirits nearly killed me. Get the crystal ball and return it to me here, and I'll make it worth your trouble. Here, you'll need this key.
Sweet.
Thank you so much.
You are welcome. Root pulp. Cool. Okay. That, I didn't damage him at all. So I wonder... Ah. Strange. Do I have any endurance, agility, anything that restores magicka? This is poison, restore fatigue, disease, agility, endurance, fatigue, speed, shock, restore magicka. I have one thing that restores magicka. That was incredibly difficult. Ooh, lockpick. Captain's chest. He probably has the key, yeah. Take the gold. 2 keys. Open that. Take all of that. Ectoplasm. All right. It's one. It wasn't easy. I'm not gifted in He was not supposed to come up. I don't know how I'm going to do this. If Magica is the only way to kill him, and there's two of them, I think my health potion. Those guys are hard, dude. I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, see, it's not hurting him. The only thing that hurts him is Magica. So, oh, okay. I'm gonna go back up here, and I'm gonna have to get better Magica, and or restore Magica, and better health, and better everything. Because see, 5 was supposed to be my potion of healing. And it wasn't, and I don't know why. So, now, let's see. Fatigue. Look at that. Ha 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 ha. 4 items. There. Bumped up my alchemy. I mean, it doesn't do a whole lot, but bumped it up. Should do a, you know, like a resist magicka. You know. It's 2 of this one and 1 of this one. Or 3 of this one. What's obviously a difference between the 2. This one's heavier. That one's... Let's see, it doesn't tell you... actual difference between the 2. Ah, there it is. That's what I was hoping for. 17 second, 18 seconds. Cool. Alchemy increased to 18. Sorry, lady, but I can't help you out right now.
How are you?
Great.
Captain Dougal's rumored treasure has to be true. I wonder if
Go on.
Lena Bayless is an odd one. I've heard some strange...
She's a nut. Whatever's going on in that house, I
Mandrake
don't want to
root.
know about it.
Take care.
Good day.
A crystal ball.
I'm Norbert Lels. I let my merchandise speak for itself. Look around. If you see something you like, we'll talk about a price.
Of course. Of course. Of course.
Anvil's a port town. That's why you'll see items here you won't find in the Imperial City. The captains keep an eye out for special items for me.
Well, of course they do. Heard any
I
rumors?
understand the Fighters Guild is hiring new members. Not bad work for some folks.
Yeah, not interested in the... You must admire, boast, joke, or coerce. Each of these actions raises or lowers the character's disposition. Do not take too long because the character's disposition is steadily falling. When you hover over each action, the character's face shows the reaction to it. It can be love, like, dislike, or hate. The disposition increases if you selected a loved or liked action and decreases if you dislike or hate. Potential gain or loss for each action is based on your speechcraft and how full the wedge is. Try to select fuller wedges when they are aligned with the actions the person likes. Try to select emptied wedges when they are aligned with actions they don't like. Okay, so you can bribe, or you can just try. Okay.
Goodness, what can I say? I won't fight you. Oh, that's just stupid.
I don't understand.
You're a big fat liar. That's enough. Really now, you're such a charmer. That's just not funny. You're full of it. Really now, you're such a charmer. You're pathetic. You win this one. Sorry, I don't get it.
Okay.
That's enough. You think that's funny? Goodness, what can I say? Don't make me
Okay.
laugh.
I think I get it. Can't do any more.
I appreciate the gesture. How nice. It's just what I wanted. Every little bit helps. For me, thanks. Thank you. How kind. Every little bit helps. Thank you. How kind.
Okay.
Can't do better than that.
Now that I get it. Alright. Now let's try bartering.
Only quality goods for sale here. What can
Sure.
I interest you in?
Only 16? Oh. Never gonna use that. Pretty sure I won't use that. It's too difficult. Hourglass I can sell. Keep those because I can imbue. Pretty sure. I'm not gonna need torches anymore. Oh, I just gave him away. That's awesome.
That's a fair deal. An excellent bargain. That's a good deal.
Dude's got 800 gold. Okay. Iron arrows. No, I got tons of those. Don't need them. Could actually sell them. Master Artisan. Armor, alchemy, and security. Boots of the Eel. Resist shock. Alright then. I only have 500 bucks, so.
Thank you. Come again. Take care.
Morning.
Excuse me.
Okay, you? What's the news from the other parts of Tamria? From Skyrim. From Valkyria to Windhelm. This is unbelievable. How can the gods let this happen? Be seeing you.
Don't think I'm allowed in there.
Astia Inventius, wife of the woodsman Pinnerus Inventius. Always out hunting. Anything to avoid doing a little work around the house.
I believe it, yeah.
Well, if you don't mind scruffy sailors smelling like bilge, it's a lovely town. The men are all the same, drunk and shiftless. It's unbelievable. Right in the center of the city, nobody saw anything? Makes you wonder about the competence of the guard, if you ask me.
Wow.
He's a blessing on this town. The only one to have made any sense out of the terrible tragedy at the chapel. He preaches every day outside the chapel. Go and listen, you'll see. The Fighters Guild is recruiting again. Not a bad way to make some money, if you've got the stones for it.
Why is everybody talking about the Fighters Guild? I don't want to go to the Fighters Guild. I could, but...
Hi there. What?
Welcome to Anvil.
Greetings, Dunmer.
What's new with you?
I ran into some goblins in the woods not long ago.
I can't stand the sight of those creatures.
Bye.
Goodbye.
The Count's Arms.
Hello, good sir.
Well, they didn't really want to do that, but alright.
Greetings to you.
What's new with you?
I saw some mud crabs by the
What brings
water
you here?
recently.
I'm Wilbur, owner and proprietor of the Count's Arms. We make beds and food available to guests. Can I help you?
Okay.
You too.
Disgusting creatures. I hope to never see another.
Take care.
You too. How are you? My name's Quillweave. I've had some success selling stories about the lives of the lower and criminal classes. Let's get to training.
Acrobatics, huh? She's only 9 gold. Oh no, 310. She only has 9 gold. She's only an apprentice, which is where I'm at, so...
We're all talking about the Emperor's murder. We have no Emperor and no heir. That's never happened before. I suppose we should all be worried.
Suppose, huh?
Goodbye.
Itzentis and Sishani, the old sea captain and
Shishani.
rover, now a ship owner and fat cat. Pleased to meet you. Goodbye.
Hi there.
Everybody's talking about the Prophet. After the attack on the chapel.
All right. Bye.
Westward Song on Morrowind. I've read all those. Guide to Argonian Book 2. Brief History of the Empire. Should keep track of the books. Why are you following me around, Wilbur?
Jesson Sextius, singer, composer, and storyteller extraordinaire. Glad to meet you.
I'm sure of it.
Good day.
Sweet roll. To work on my security. Whoa. Damn. Come on. Jeezums. Really? Come on. Wasted a lot of lockpicks trying to get in that door, and it didn't do anything.
Hello, good sir.
I suppose I have a moment.
Sneak's only 38. Security's 41. Let's see.
Everybody's talking about the Prophet after the attack on the chapel.
No doubt.
What's the news from the other?
Wear the helmet in combat and at night. That way I can see things.
How are you?
Mage's
Better.
Guild.
How about you?
Fighters Guild.
What's the news from the other parts of Tamriel?
There are rumors that the Hoopers are attempting to capture the
Someone's house. That's probably someone's house.
blood of the Velas slaughtered acolytes cries out for vengeance! Vengeance! Who will take up this holy crusade? Will no one take up this holy crusade? What? Hear me! Oh, so, another one who has come to listen to the madman's rantings? This is only the beginning. Umaril has returned, as foretold by Pelinal Whitestrake in his dying breath.
Of course.
Umaril the Unfeathered, the sorcerer king of the Aliens, who ruled over this land for long ages before the rise of men. He was cast down by Pelinal Whitestrake, but Umaril's spirit survived. And now he has returned to seek vengeance upon the gods.
That's probably going to be well above my
No one remember that
level 2 character.
Saint Pelinal, the divine crusader of legend, Alicia's companion when she overthrew the rule of the Aliens 3,000 years ago. Pelinal, with the aid of the gods, fought the alien sorcerer King Umaril and slew him. But Umaril's spirit survived, and he has now returned. Do you understand nothing? The blood speaks. I can read the ancient runes if you cannot. As uibala, umarale el nada rakuva. In the alien tongue, by the eternal power of Umaril, the mortal gods shall be cast down. A curse upon Umaril's ancient foes, and a threat.
Alright then.
Alas, Umaril cannot be stopped. Not without the aid of the gods, not without the Crusaders' relics, without a champion. The gods are powerless to act. But who among us is worthy to wield the divine Crusader's weaponry?
That's a good point. Sure, why not?
Who would quest for the holy panoply of Pelinal Whitestrake? The legendary relics that have been sought by mighty warriors throughout the ages?
Why not?
Are you a worthy knight? Then I'm sure you will have
What's
up, dude?
What's going
How
on?
did the game go last night?
You
Did you end up winning?
No.
from man or
Oh.
why do you come to me for aid, worthy knight? The weapons and armor of Pelinal Whitestrake.
No, they
Alicia's comrade,
being set up for
granted
just
to him
artillery, I wasn't
by
equipped to
way divine.
fully take them on.
He went alone into the white
So.
gold tower, challenged the alien sorcerer King Umaril to single
Go my last thing of the morning here.
Alas, Umaril was not true.
What are you up to now? Just the campaign or
but
something?
only cast beyond
Oblivion.
the bounds of nerd. And now
Oblivion.
he has returned to wreak his vengeance upon the gods, as was prophesied by Pelinal himself with his dying breath. Only a true knight, wielding the holy relics of the divine Crusader, has a chance to defeat Umaril. But alas for Tamriel, the Crusader's relics have been lost for many an age. Who now can succeed in the quest for the relics, where the greatest knights of legend all failed?
You tell me where the relics are, and I will find them.
Once there were 8 divines. Then Tiber Septim became Talos, and the 8 became 9. I followed the old way of honoring the 8 while also giving due to Talos, the one who ascended. Are you a worthy knight?
Of course.
A humble heart is a good starting point. The gods will decide if you are worthy to seek the relics. The gods grant insight to those they deem worthy. Why and how they act is not predictable. What I can tell you is that, traditionally, knights who wish to quest for the relics would walk the pilgrim's way, travel to the way shrines of the 9 divines, pray to each of the gods in turn, and ask their favor upon your quest. If the gods deem you worthy,
What's Oblivion?
you will be granted a sign.
Elder Scrolls 4.
Go forth.
Oh,
with the
yeah.
9's blessings.
I heard they did a remaster or something.
Yep.
Walking the pilgrim's way is the traditional start of a holy quest. Follow the map I gave you, visit the way shrines of the 9, pray, and wait
Oh,
for
you
a
know that
sign.
Darkest Days thing?
Yeah.
He was defeated, but
It's got
not
very
destroyed
negative
by
reviews
Helenol the
so far.
Really?
Now
I don't know
has
if they're just
returned
review
to
bombing it or what, but
against the gods.
there's only 400 and something
A
reviews.
true knight.
Already?
Wielding
It just
the
came
holy
out
relics of the
yesterday
divine
at 8
crusader
p.m.
has a chance
Yeah.
to defeat
Holy
Oblivion.
crap. Some people
100
are
and,
crazy.
out of those 400 reviews, 144 are mostly negative. Don't let the cinematic trailers fool you. It's a mobile game on PC. It looks like PUBG, sounds like mobile game, but without the fun, and with $89 microtransactions and $25 character story quest line. Hard pass for me.
Oh, yeah.
It's a crappy mobile game ported to PC. I played the mobile game and it's worse. A million menus, a million pop-ups, a million currencies, a million hours to grind what you want. Poor controls, poor AI, confusing UI, terrible writing, silly animations. After playing the game for an hour, they hit you with the practically expected pay-to-win story. With crazy prices and where the monthly membership gives you a reload bonus speed. No thank you. I'll go back to Once Human. It's sad because gameplay wasn't horrible.
Yeah. It's a good way to ruin a game.
Okay, after playing this for about an hour, I can't recommend this game. It's a fine mobile game, but it is literally just that. It's a mobile game adapted to Steam to play with MKB or a controller. I was hyped up for this and had it wishlisted, but it was just a major letdown. It should be tied to phones and tablets only. I was all in on defending it from negative review bombing because people couldn't read that it wasn't available until 1 a.m. EST. But as far as gameplay, it's not a PC game. I wouldn't even classify it as an indie game.
Yeah,
Well,
that's pretty bad.
I'm going to remove that from my wish list.
Yep. Oh, there's Morrowind. There's Skyrim. There's Hammerfell.
So, I looked in my logs last night, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I got the error saying that there was like a 3,800 ms freaking. I think it was 3,800. Wait, look. $3,100 ms time between calls.
Wow.
For a dispatch events network manager.